Keep walking.
What?
What? No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave. I'm sorry. You didn't... She... I don't know if you've heard about it. Then you've heard about it. You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with... It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is.
You must be jesting. I'm afraid I am not. I can't believe it. Scarag leather, you say? What has become of this world? My words
Anyway, I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words.
Anyway, duty calls. I will see you soon. You must come by and have a cup of tea with me someday.
I most certainly will. Walk blessed.
Huh? Can I help you?
Yes? Huh? An Outlander, aren't you? Let me think. You could ask old Taiwan from Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated. He might have something. Or the Golden Sickle, if you're not afraid of hard work. They're always looking for detailers.
Can I help you?
Yes?
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Yes?
Oh shit. I have to remember.
Well met. Yes, they are, but only to members of the Order. Sorry. They are, but only to members of the Order. Sorry. I'm sure the Smiths at the marketplace are willing to sell you something, though.
Yes? Madame?
foreigner, aren't you?
Walk blessed,
I
my
wish
child.
I'd have crossed the Red Sea
What
once,
it is.
or seen
For
Kira,
one,
the
it
Grand
also tells
Bazaar.
us the virtue of the power. Yes, only a people united in flesh and spirit shall... There's the path of them, and then there are... Within one's path, a person is free to choose. But to cross those borders is on... yes, if you want to call it that. Yes. Now don't tell me you've never heard of that before. It is recounted the same way in the... Yes, but it would take far too long to recite that entire tale. You are welcome, child. Walk blessed.
Move along. An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Beloved children, I am glad to
Walk
see
blessed,
so many
madam.
of you have come. It shows me
May your path always be even.
which is practiced.
Malphas's blessings.
In tonight's story,
Yes.
I want to talk about
Yes.
there is hardly a feeling which wakes similar emotions in us. Why do we have to die? Is death not a punishment? And if so, why does Malthus grant some of us a life full of peace and
Some
serenity,
things never
while
change.
others equally path-abiding to endure suffering? It seems unjust, yes, and I too oftentimes have asked myself how such inequality can persist under Malthus's watchful eyes.
Hello?
It is so near, if only we know where to look.
Hello? Hello?
They just sit on their asses the whole piece.
Good evening.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar.
Oi! Stop ignoring me! You bloody flooded your eyes at me, woman. You think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth. Oh, that you'd like to know, huh? So you can Then, of course. What else would you? Apologise. Right now, or you'll see me get real angry. Why, you think you can mock me? All right. You'll regret this. Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies. Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies. Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies.
Move along.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you? Only if you know what to look for. Balhazel, please... Excuse me. What was I saying? I'm looking for a hand. Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm Orizalian, but third generation Orizalian, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's... It's... When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired. In any case, he planned for my father to succeed him, but before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Potatoes, garlic.
Yes, of course you'd say
That
that.
should be it.
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
Potatoes.
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated. Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands.
Bloody cutthroats.
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalians believe, plus I believe that if there was a way to, well, my father never cared much about all this. But I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's... Look at me. Furthermore, but don't worry, if you... Reports, scrolls, samples of their work, anything that could be of relevance. Just here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbour, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are, good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
That should be it. Hello.
Warren Yerem, Warren Kille, Red Madness.
Malfash's blessings.
Okay, just leave me alone. Please, sit down. Okay,
Evening.
Madame.
just leave me alone.
Is it important?
Hello. Walk blessed. I might. What do you need? An adventurer, huh? I suppose that I've got no intentions to become fodder for the... That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but if you have the smithing skills and want to find some... Or you should check one of the mines there. Safe travels.
I just don't respect the elders anymore. Not at all.
And if I am, what is it to you? Listen, I know you mean well, but not now. Huh, help. Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated? Everyone wants money. It's all that keeps this bloody world moving. I shouldn't talk like this to you. But still, please, just let me be. Just go.
Tywin Summerfield, by my path accountant of screws, hats, or even though I doubt the two of us have common ground, so to speak.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
You don't know this.
That should be it.
And screws, hats, odds. And did I forget to mention that we work? That is... Fine then. I suppose it's worth a try. One of our customers ordered replications of several pyre... However, our current problem... Here, these are some of the ruins that might be worthwhile visiting. Sorry, but this is none of your concern. Splendid. Come back once you've found something.
Radish. Yeah, that should be it. Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself.
Evening.
I suppose. Bloody cutthroats.
Work, work, work. Some people just don't know their...
We always go too easy on the scum.
Hello.
Yes? Madame?
My dame.
Walk blessed, madam. The light fades away at the end.
Yes.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing. Wherever you look.
You're not allowed to enter here. Keep going. Yes? Is it important? Yes? Is it important?
Walk. Is this important?
Ah, yes. I did. Magistrat. Approved your... Take care of it as soon as possible. Your sister will be fine. I'm certain of it.
Good. That's good.
Yes?
So many strange fates. Well,
Hymn of the Desert King.
May his light
Walk
guide
blessed.
you.
Dark as the sun, light as the night.
Yes?
Raindrops, red and small.
Look! What?
Monster is performing.
What the? I beg your pardon? But by the righteous path, this is I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my lady, where did you learn? Blazes, you're self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap, but does your first line, the one, I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head. No, not at all. I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6. Do these brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of... Phew. Now that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, and then suddenly, justice ends. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If, well, the common people, they don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet. Easy answers. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot boys. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes, but you'll find it on every bookshelf. It's a What kind of question is that? How can something that's so... Of course! Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's in... There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely... Of course I am. I wish it weren't true, but it is. If only there were more people like us.
This is art.
Huh? If you... Midnight.
yes?
Between cobblestone and excrete.
Walk, madame. Walk, blessed madame.
Keep walking.
Which one would you like to hear? Sure.
Under the
Yes?
city, deep in the caves, he waits for us, the black guardian.
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Yes?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Hello. Safe travels.
You giggle and caper around.
Malthus is blessed. Huh? What do you want?
The smile off your face, 'cause he ambushes you when you least expect. Back down in the deep.
Oh well.
Down in the dark, he waits for us. Black guardian access down to the endless void below. You search in runes and tombs for pathless writings.
An outlander.
That should be it.
What are you doing in this?
In the shackles of lust, presented.
Yes?
Some people just don't know their place in the world.
Greeting.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Have you heard? Nerem has been united. Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. Hello. Hello. Really need that miracle essence for my hair.
Walk blessed.
Back again. Look at this bring the nomad.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Some shifts never end.
So many. Yes? What are you doing here?
That's it. And why is it Malphas who carries the staple on his back? Isn't that a gesture of servitude?
No, Malphas carries the Sun Temple because he also
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing. Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it. Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life. Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Huh. You're not from around here, are you?
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an impossible, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever.
My dad.
I hope my employer can tell you about them. Okay, almost there.
Yes.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
And I will honor in life as in death.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Gaspard Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Ah, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marija de Luna from Ostia, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for her. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, my Dame de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
There you are. Magister Karus has been looking for you.
Karus? Why's that? Well, that went better
I don't
than
know.
expected.
But I think it's about the tome he wanted you to transcribe.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzor Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzor's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the
Don't
fear.
worry so much.
Come, follow me.
Magister knows what he's doing. Now go, before the Magister comes to get you himself.
Yes.
What? This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
All right, here we are.
No, 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 no. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now. Ouch. blasted, blistering blazes! That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Like the fire
should be
spark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your flings up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular lady over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This woman's magic is different, Miser. Just feel her aura, and you'll see it. Plus, she's from Narim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Huh?
All right, then. This will tickle a little. Now, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger. I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off. By all that's holy, I won't start. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Miser Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures. Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Miser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore, Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
Where is this supposed to lead?
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Yes, that just might work.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to have the ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called, put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible. There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced Magisters scolding you, go for it. She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of you. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show, hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my fair lady. I'll see you around.
Back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know, I can't sing.
Oh, don't tell Lucy that. Altogether, it's her. Yuslan is probably the most gifted entropist of the civilized world, and I doubt there's anyone who knows more. Oh, do you really need me to answer that? Just take a look around. There are all sorts of great historical who gloriously defeated us in the Battle of Zaramar. Naratzul was locked into an old tower, and those of us that have since then terrorized and plotted against the poor people of the civilized world by all means necessary. Oh, and did I forget to mention that we eat through most of it? Yes. But I don't want to go into detail. Oh, that's hard to tell. Most of the time I was with Narathzul's order in the Kabet Mountains. But which idiots did you have the misfortune to be raised by? The foolhardy rebels up north? The bootlicking pawns of the Chancellor in the Middle Realm? A beautiful... Truth be told, I was a young traveling... I had heard a lot, but you know who greeted me when I reached the... corpses. They burnt their skin off. It was atrocious. And that's not it. Because... But philosophy and freedom of thought... On the one... But if some... What is religion, after all? If you want to just... Blazes. If you're... Yes. Respect those around you, and killing is... Especially if people don't keep to themselves with it.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Yes, that just might work.
This is holy, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Walk blessed. Of course. Sister, I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time.
Yes, it makes sense.
Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here. What? What? This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
I just don't see the fucking...
Well met.
Yes.
As I said,
He knows that.
just think about it, okay?
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find. Fortress.
As I
I'll
said,
wait for you in the
offer
Undercity,
stands.
in my laboratory.
As I said,
Take care.
just think about it, okay?
She
Lord blessed, madame.
Move along, madame.
Huh? What do you want?
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find here.
Hello.
In my laboratory.
Okay, just leave me alone.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I know that accent.
An outlander.
Hello?
Isn't this nice? Well,
As I said, the offer stands.
Take care.
Just think about it, okay? Hello? Is it important?
Malphas is blessed. A little bit of this and that. Why not take a look? And our room's looking for you. It's no Ark Noble quarter, but it's warm and good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble. Anytime.
You should go into the Whisperwood and see what
As
you
I
can
said.
find.
The offer stands.
I'll wait
As
for you
I
in the
said.
Undercity.
I
The
will.
offer stands. Just think about it, okay? Oh, just where did I put it? As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
Work, work, work.
The offer stands.
Take care.
Just think about it, okay? Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, as if.
well.
As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
Take care.
As I said,
I will.
the offer stands.
Take care.
Just think about it, okay?
Okay.
Move along. My dame.
Madame? Yes? Yes?
Walk blessed.
Greetings.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen you around here before.
Information?
Just
What
take
do you
a look
mean?
around and tell me if you see anything you like.
A couple of moons ago, I had a really strange guy as a customer. I think he was an assassin, as they call them. Quiranian contract killers. And unlike those everyday scroungers, they know how to wield a sword, like Loram Waterblade did. Who knows? What? That wasn't nothing unusual, you could say. Especially nowadays, but apparently the bandits were green fire, lightning, the living dead rising from the ground, a wild mage. In other words, one of those sinistropes. But she also knew elemental magic like the keepers do. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it. Walk blessed.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything.
Yeah? What do you want?
Walk blessed. If you really mean it, then you will have... Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business. Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid? You haven't helped anyone yet. Don't waste my time. Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? Yes. Well, depending on the volume of his sales. Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself. Walk blessed.